Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Commander Legends Prerelease Party presented by Star City Games and Wizards of the Coast. I'm Stephen Green, and joining me today are Ari Nieh, Sheldon Menery, and Rachel Weeks. So, how's everyone doing today?
Hey, nerds.
Great. I'm excited to be here.
Mm-hmm. You say that now, but do you see these rocks I have up here?
I do. You're going to throw those all the way to Los Angeles?
I'm going to throw rocks. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. I see how this is already.
Yep. I went outside and specifically prepared these just for you.
You got it, Indy.
We rolled beforehand, and Rachel won the honor of going first. So whenever you're ready, Rachel.
All right. I will drop a turn and play Basic Island and pass to you, Sheldon.
I will make the broken first turn play of Terramorphic Expanse.
Whoa.
Okay.
Crack it past turn.
Okay. Well, we're going to play Swamp. It says snow-covered swamp, but these are the lands I had. So here we are. You're up, Ari. Sheldon, you're letting everyone know how old you are without the sleeves. You know that, right?
Draw for the turn and play an island, and I'm done.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will play a Rupture Spire tapped and pay 1 to keep it around. Pass to you, Sheldon.
I really like the pace of this game so far. There's nothing in play. Yeah, it's great.
Brisk. It's brisk. Swamp past turn, Steve.
Oh, that's what I want to hear. Pass the turn. We're going to go with a mountain, and I'll start off with a Sanitarium Skeleton.
Uh-oh. Now it's on.
It's
First spell.
It's my 1/2. You're up, Ari.
All right. I will play a swamp and a sky diamond.
Uh-oh. Ramp. What is this, CDH?
I don't know. People are always telling me that ramp wins games, so
I know who has the target on their head now.
I don't know. That skeleton looks pretty scary too.
You're the only person at the table with a diamond, so.
I'll pay 3, and I will cast a Little Thopter, a Pilgrim's Eye, go find a swamp. And I will pass the Sheldon.
I will.
Just a wee thop.
Wee Thopter. I guess I will move into playing one of my commander's phase and play Casket the Flesh Sculptor.
Okay. I'm not even sure I know exactly what Casket does.
Well, we're playing on the spell table, so you can just click it.
Can I?
What?
Think.
Oh, I can hover over your commander, however, and look at it.
There you go.
Okay. I will proceed with my turn. And to no surprise of anyone, I'm going to go ahead and cast Tago the first time. And, well, Ari, we're going to attack for 1 because you can't do anything about it.
That is true.
You're up.
So, right. Steve, when you landfall, do you have to say who's a good Tago?
No. I'm just going to put the rock in play, and then whoever doesn't make eye contact is probably going to be the first victim.
Well, I think it's time for Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. Go ahead.
I will play a swamp as my land for turn. And then... Yeah. Could have made this decision before. Sorry, guys. I will pay 1 for a Viscera Seer. And I will pay 3 for the most adorable construct in Magic, Filigree Familiar.
Oh, that is good. That is...
And I will pass the turn.
We'll untap, upkeep, draw. Play in Forest. And I believe I will make myself the most popular player at the table by playing Eyeblight Massacre.
What does that do?
All non-elf creatures get -2/-2 till end of turn.
Oh, Malcolm. Oh.
Sure.
Didn't last long.
Oh, well, I'm gonna put Tago in the command zone where he goes, but
I will respond. I'm going to act Filigree Familiar and draw a card and scribe. I'll put that on the bottom. Whoops. I'll sack Pilgrim's Eye and scribe. And the Serviceer will die.
Having done probably most of what I'm going to do in this game, I will pass.
control for my turn.
You had a good run, Sheldon.
I really didn't appreciate that, Sheldon. Not one bit.
I lost 3 creatures in that exchange. Brutal.
I'm gonna cast an Exquisite Huntmaster, which is an elf. And I will be done. You're up. All right.
All right.
So I haven't really looked at any previews from this set yet. Are there controversial cards?
Nope.
I've heard of a couple. I haven't seen them yet.
John Del Beatty. I pinged John Del Beatty this morning when I submitted my set review and said that at least I kept it under 6,000 words.
What did you cast there, Ari?
Sisei's Ring. Just more ramp.
Yep. I will play an island with my land for turn. And then... yeah. I will pay 3, and I will cast my commander, Armix Filigree Thrasher. And pass the turn to you, Sheldon.
Thank you. Oh, it's on now.
I moved my rocks since Sheldon wouldn't let me make any.
I'll play. Now, I understand from watching the RC stream, Gavin Duggan has told me that you have to have 7 mana to play this card, but I'm going to play it with just 5.
Oh, no.
Is it a Fertilid?
Yes.
I think you'll be fine.
I don't know. I have removal on board for it.
Right.
I mean, Ari's just sitting there ramping, so I guess Casket will battle him for 1.
I'll take 1.
And then I'll pass turn.
That's commander damage, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
1. You are on a 29 clock.
I'm going to cast my other general now. Tavash is up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one's a little more powerful than the previous one. And we'll go ahead and tick it up and make 2/0/1 black thrall creatures. And I probably won't attack. You know, I need to play defense now. So you can go ahead, Ari.
All right.
A new power is rising.
I have all the lights off in my whole house, and I still have glare on my card. I'm sitting in utter darkness.
That's why we call you Radiance.
That's it. I'm glowing, and that's making them glare.
I'll cast an Exquisite Huntmaster and a Burnished Heart.
Nice.
So that's 3. Yep. That'd be black. I'm done.
You copying me over there? Playing your own Exquisite Huntmaster? Think I didn't notice?
I don't remember anyone calling dibs on that card.
Well, that's when you play it first. That's what happens.
Is that? Are you sure?
What is it? What is Exquisite Huntmaster?
It's a 4/2 death trigger. It makes a 1/1 green elf warrior, and it has Encore 5 mana. I can cast it from the graveyard, kind of unearth it, but I'm going to make 1 copy for each of you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a search bar. There's a search bar here in Spell Table you can type into, correct?
I see.
At the top, yes, at the top.
Top right? Yeah, because I'm clicking on stuff and it's not picking up.
Yeah.
Technically, I think that I can do it, but I don't really have my keyboard where I can. Just a second.
Oh yeah, it does work. Cool.
Oh, nice. So they all know. You guys just tell us what to cast, and we'll take care of it. Well, I'm pretty worried about Tevish that, you guys. What are we gonna
No. There's
What are we gonna do?
absolutely nothing going on over here. Okay.
We all are.
Feel-
Oh.
So I'm gonna pay 3, and I will cast my Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. I can't do anything about him this turn, but we're setting up for stuff.
I will say that it has 2 pluses on it, if that's any indicator.
Oh yeah. It takes a little while to get there, but when it does. I will. I guess I have to. It has to be the defending player to make our mix go, huh? 4-2. Okay. I will just pass, I guess.
While you were doing all that, I activated Furtively for 1.
Not for 2.
Didn't have it because apparently I didn't play correctly.
7 is a very magical number.
I will
Means
play and
ramping
swamp.
with 7 mana feels less good.
Yeah. And I suppose I will play my other commander, Inara Wolvid Familiar.
Indestructible.
For now, for the moment, for the nonce, as we speak.
This is a very majestic wolf beast right there.
It is. I, unfortunately, am going to have to pass, though.
Pass?
I don't have any path. I don't have any path into...
Is it? It's my turn again?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, it's going to be fun. Oh, what a card.
Yeah, thanks for showing it to us.
We're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with a Perilous Mirror,
Solid.
and then I'm gonna use Tevesh's other ability, which says, "You may sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards, and then draw another card if it was a commander." I'm gonna sacrifice Perilous Mirror.
Yep.
I will respond, and I will flash in Hull Breacher. And I will make 2 treasure tokens instead of you drawing.
What's the power and toughness on Hull Breacher?
It is a 3/2.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot it with the Perilous Mirror trigger.
You can't do that, sir.
No, you have already done it, right?
Yeah, you would have needed to pick a target when you sacrificed it.
If she responds to the sacrifice,
She can't respond until you pick a target.
Well, so it's when you sack a creature, you draw 2 cards. So I would have to have Hull Breacher on the board before it happens, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hull Breacher would need to be in play to stop
Right.
it. So
it's not the sack is not a
but
cost.
when you announce the
activation,
ability,
right?
when you announce the Planeswalker ability, and sacrifice a creature, like you have to put that on the stack.
Correct. And that's
Yeah,
the point you pick a target for the Perilous Mirror.
okay,
So I mean, either way, I could respond to the trigger of the Perilous Mirror,
So,
right?
yeah. So pretend you don't know she has a Perilous Mirror. Because when you're targeting, you don't know that.
Okay, so let's just I think
Okay.
you would have to, but I can respond to the death trigger on the Perilous Mirror, I think.
Sure.
Oh wait,
And that's
actually, no, I think Steven's right. Because it says you may sacrifice. It's not a cost to pay the Planeswalk ability. Sorry, I didn't read the card.
Oh, it is. It is part of the activation.
No, it's the resolution of the Planeswalker.
I mean, part of the resolution.
ability.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there is no time in between the card draw and the Perilous Mirror.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Dying.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
Even if you sack the perilous mirror, and if that puts the trigger goes on the stack, and then they put the death trigger on the perilous mirror on the stack. If I respond there,
You
Or no,
yeah,
it's
you can
already
respond
drawn
there,
the
but the cards will already have been drawn.
okay. Well, that's more of a nightmare. Well, that's what I did. So, Hull Breacher will die, I guess, and nothing will happen. You will draw your 2 cards.
All right. How can I reanimate that Hull Breacher? That
no,
seems good.
If Hull Breacher dies, then he doesn't draw the 2 cards. If you did it before that ability resolves.
He has the Perilous Mirror trigger on this. Oh, what? I'm so confused now.
Right.
Just take 2 treasures or whatever you get from me drawing, and the Hull Breacher will be dead. I'm very fine with that.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
Because again, it's part of the resolution. So before you ever sacrifice it, the Hull Breacher's in play.
Right. I have to respond to the activation of a Planeswalker. Right, I understand that. But then wouldn't the Perilous Mirror be able to kill the Hull Breacher before it happens?
No, because the card draw is part of the resolution too.
Okay. You're right. Yes. Got it.
And after that, I'm going to play a Fleshbag Marauder.
Ew.
Ew is right.
All right. Exquisite Huntmaster is no more.
I won't sacrifice the J Parnell Thrall. I'll do the other one.
I will sacrifice Armix. Send him back to the zone.
And
Cascade.
I am done.
All right. Play a land. And I will recast Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator in the command zone. And I'm done.
Okay.
I mean, all in on Tevish, that seems like a good plan.
Oh, that seems like a terrible plan.
I will play a swamp. Problem is, I don't get my treasure if I hit Tevish that, but he must be poked. I will go to combat and I will swing Malcolm at Tevish that.
Well, we'll be forced to have to. It has to happen.
It's just 2 dammies. And then I will pay 6. I will cast my other commander, Elgath Crossroads Augur.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn.
While you're passing turn, I'll get my other counter off of Fertilid. Offer Steven the cut.
You know what? You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
You're not playing with sleeves, so I don't want to damage any of your super valuable basic lands there. That I see quite an assortment of, Sheldon.
Yep.
Just any old land out of the land box, huh?
Yes, sir. That's how we do when we play Sealed.
I could tell we even have a Theros basic land, full art land to throw in there.
How about we keep the cool one untapped? And I'll cast this thing called Maelstrom Colossus.
That's a big creature.
I'll cascade into Annoyed Altasar.
Ooh, that is a good cascade.
That's a pretty good cascade.
Oh my goodness.
Is that 8 into a 7?
Yes, sir.
Why are we worried about Tevash again?
We won't be sure.
Yeah, that's true. What does that reach trample on the 7-drop?
Yeah, yes, sir. 6/5.
And the 8-drop is just 7/7 cascade?
Is a vanilla 7/7, yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, vanilla is the word I was looking for.
Right. They're not hasty, so I guess I'll pass the turn.
Well, that's certainly good for me that you passed the turn. Not so much that you know what? We're gonna sacrifice our other thrall here. Actually, maybe we won't.
Come on, be greedy. You can't deck yourself.
Just want to read the Huntmaster.
Make it an elf.
Yeah, we're gonna do the thrall. Sorry, Justin, you didn't make the cut there. Well,
Killing the thrall.
Well, I seem to be behind mana-wise, and
Yeah.
everyone's gonna attack me.
No,
So-
we're not attacking you.
Things are changing quickly.
So we're gonna cast a Sisay's Ring, and off Sisay's Ring, we'll put a Fire Diamond, and I'll be done.
I mean, I think it's
Alright.
unfair to think that we would be attacking you.
Oh, I'm sure that I'm gonna get got. I already got Hull Breacher. I mean,
You.
Well, that was a very ineffective Hull Breacher. I should have planned better, but
I had a trap card called Perilous Mirror, unfortunately for you, but
I thought Hull Breach or Perilous Mirror just went to face, but that's my bad.
it's any old target you can find.
He is a Perilous Mirror indeed.
I mean, I think we have to pay attention to the fact that Upside Down Man there has about 30 mana.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Are my
I
cards
don't-
upside down to you?
Well, I flipped your POV, but
Yeah, I
Oh, okay.
flipped mine for me, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but what am I going to do
It's
with all
fun
this
having it
mana?
flipped. It looks like you're playing on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a Siren Storm Tamer, just to help keep Malcolm alive. And do I need to keep trying to keep Tevesh Zot down? I think I do.
no, wait.
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
don't need to do that.
Get it, Ari.
It's not a need.
Get it.
It's not a need.
It's
but
a want. It's just as long as you admit that, I'm fine with it. Just don't call it what it's not. You don't need to do it. You can leave
It's
it
the will
alone.
of the council.
I guess I don't think of Tevesh Zot as like a peaceful guy that I can leave alone and let him do his thing. So I'm
He's-
going to.
He's been very peaceful this whole time.
I agree, and yet I'm doing this anyway. I mean, the Perilous Mirror was not super peaceful.
Uh,
The Perilous Mirror did more damage, unless you're counting, 2 cards drawn.
All right, post combat, I will cast Interpret the Signs. I'm gonna scry 3 and then draw some cards. Yeah, I'll put.
I'll flash in the Hull Breacher now.
See,
Yeah.
that would have been really good for you.
Yeah, my bad.
But I reveal my top card and draw cards equal to that card's converted mana cost. I reveal Confiscate, so I'll draw 6 cards. And-
Whoa.
Wow.
I will. Yeah, you need to kill Tevash. Kill him. Feel free to go ahead and kill him.
That's a thing.
Oh wait, I'd have to discard if I said done. All right, I will cast a Perilous Mirror.
Oh, look who showed up! How cute.
Very dangerous.
Mine was foil.
Hilarious.
Ari, just to be clear, since you've keep making the same plays as me, mine was foil.
Yeah,
I got a premium copy of it.
I don't think
Oh,
my
yeah.
Perilous Mirror will
Oh, yeah,
be
oh,
as effective without sack outlets, but it blocks a 7/7.
Well, if you bounce Fleshback Marauder, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
Well, I will pay 4 mana and I'll cast Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Black Rose, excuse me. So I become the Monarch
Oh,
and have a little Death Touch friend. And then, since I did such a good job with it before, I'm going to pay 2 and also cast a Perilous Mirror.
See,
Um,
extremely perilous.
anyone want to bounce this Fleshback Marauder? It's looking better and better.
And then, well, what does Siren's do? What Stormtamer do? It sacks to do something? Counter target.
It sacks to
targets.
counter
Okay.
a spell or ability that targets me or creature I control.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and I'll send Eligeth at Tevishsop. And I'll send Malcolm at Ari.
I take 2, and you get a treasure.
Ah! And then I will pass the turn. And because I am the monarch, I will draw a card.
Just want to point out, I'm very glad she doesn't have a Hull Breacher because I have 3 cards in my hand that draw cards.
That is not a bad place to be.
This is the worst crown.
The worst crap.
It's okay. I don't draw very well, and they made fun of my shark cookie from last weekend.
Who's making fun of your shark cookie?
People in Jeremy's chat. Justin. He claimed it was an ice cream sandwich, and it was a shark from Shark Typhoon.
Oh, okay. Well, as benevolent as Rachel's reign seems to have been, I think I would like to play Court of Ambition.
Oh, okay. I'm the monarch no more.
What's that one do?
When it ETBs, I become the monarch. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life unless they discard a card. And if I'm the monarch, instead you lose 6 unless you discard 2 cards.
Oof.
Ouch.
So me being the monarch is important. But it's not all that. And honestly, now that Tevishsop is gone, and I know that I have the things that Ari is going to want to steal, I would like to battle.
All right, let's battle.
And I would like the annoyed Altasar and the Maelstrom Colossus to come in Ari. As a matter of fact, the whole team to come in Ari's direction.
Yeah, why not? Your commander's indestructible. All right, let's do some blocks. I'm going to put Perilous Mirror.
I knew that one was coming.
In front of the 7/7. And no other blocks.
Okay, so that looks like 10.
I will cast down your trample guy.
Oh, that doesn't look like 10 at all.
But I'll take 4. And what am I going to do with this 2 damage? I think I'm going to kill Rachel's Malcolm.
That seems fair.
I was really hoping you were going to say Perilous Mirror.
And then I would get to deal 2 damage. We have a perilous party.
Yeah, a chain reaction.
I was tempted, but I just want to be the only Malcolm right now.
Okay.
All right, I take
4. Then I will recast Casket and pass turn.
Okay, so not indestructible on my turn, correct?
You are correct.
Oh, Sheldon, did you draw a card for being the monarch?
Oh, I draw a card. Thank you.
You're so sweet.
Friends.
Cards are in our graveyards right now.
I have
5.
I have 5.
I have 4.
Okay. It's purely innocent, me asking that. Don't worry about
Just sneak a living death into.
it. We're going to cast Phyrexian Rager, which will I will lose a life and draw a card. Seems like I just have no good options. Really and truly. How many blockers you got over there, Sheldon?
Just casket.
I'm going to attack you for 7. Purely because I want to be the monarch.
For 7.
Well, if I just attack for 4, you could block, or just for 3, you could block. And I won't be the monarch.
I will surrender the crown.
Yes. Yes! They fell for my trap card. Okay, now I'm the monarch. And I will just cast Toggo again. And you're up, Ari. Well,
All right.
and I'll draw a card for the monarch. And I don't have to make a specific token because I happen to have one for the monarchy. And personally, I wouldn't wear this crown on this picture. I mean, that's just not cool enough for me.
I mean, you're no Jim.
Is that the new monarch token with the typo fixed?
I believe so, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
there are not enough spikes on this crown to be my crown, you know? I feel like it's lacking a number of spikes.
It is
Alright.
a little popish.
I'm going to send Siren Storm Tamer at Steven and Malcolm at Rachel.
Well, I certainly can't do anything about it right now.
And
I will
I am
take
the
2.
monarch. And I have a treasure token. And now let's cast the Thought Vessel
So much ramp.
and
So much ramp.
a Pilgrim's Eye. We'll get a land for that in a second. I'll play land this turn. And I think, Rachel, I am going to borrow that commander of yours. I am confiscating.
How are you borrowing it?
I am casting Confiscate on it. Enchant permanent. I control enchanted permanent.
Did I know you had that? That's devastating.
You did. You did know.
How did I know? How did I know about that? Well, I have nothing I can say about it.
Well, thank you very much.
Quite a bit.
I guess I'll leave this tapped because it represents the Sphinx tap.
How did we know that? How did we know you had the confiscate? Did I miss something?
Oh, I revealed it with Interpret the Signs.
Oh, terrible Magic player today.
On the bright side, he has a tap 6/6 and not an untapped one.
Yeah.
So
It's a 5/6.
And end of my turn, I draw a card for Monarchy. Go ahead.
did you show us the card? Oh, you were showing us Interpret the Signs. Okay, I was like,
I wish I had another Interpret the Signs. That card.
just saying, if you want to show me the card you draw each turn, I'm a fan.
Well, kids, I just can't stop drawing lands. I will play a tapped Path of Ancestry.
I personally could really use a land for Taga so that I can get at least one rock on the board during this match.
I will pay 6 and I will sack 2 treasure tokens. See if we can hit something fun. I will cast a vanilla 7/7 of my own. Maelstrom Colossus. Just lands. Oh! Sandstone Oracle. How many cards do people have in hand?
I have 4.
I have 4.
I have 7.
I will draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's good beats right there. So 2 cascades from 8 into 7 in this game.
7s, yeah, that will do.
The way
Unfortunately,
Garfield intended.
Unfortunately, I can't cast any of these.
That's good. You don't need to cast anything else this turn.
No spells. Well, I will go to combat and I will swing, sure, Thorn of the Dusk Rose at Ari.
I take 1.
Now you're the monarch.
I will become the monarch. Everybody's sharing a crown. I think that's very democratic of us.
It is a very democratic monarchy.
And then
You're fooling
I will
yourself.
pass the turn and draw for Monarch. And I do have to discard, so I will discard one of the many lands I drew. Go ahead, Sheldon.
Untap. Upkeep.
We each have to
Speaking of
discard, right?
Everyone may either discard a card or take or lose 3 life.
You know what? I'm at 39. We're gonna lose 3 life.
I'll lose 3 life.
I will
Wow.
discard another land.
Huh. Huh? Huh? Huh. I guess we'll just.
It's a good thing I'm not the monarch.
What is never near all of this?
That's a spicy
Ooh.
one.
All the magic will go away.
Just when I'm gonna get to put a rock into play, this is how you act?
Yep.
Oof.
We are. I mean, I think it's clear that we ran on a firm anti-rock platform. Unfortunately, who's the monarch?
I am.
Speechless.
Oh, I can't get through you with my crappy creatures.
You could offer an 8/8 for 8/8 or 7/7 for 7/7 trade.
Or I just block with the Perilous Mirror and
Nah, you're not gonna do that. Come on now.
kill
Or
Tom. No, I would kill Ari's Malcolm.
That's only fair.
Yeah.
or I could play Thorn of the Dusk Rose
Hey, nice.
and
Black
become
Rose.
the
I
monarch
didn't-
myself.
Listen, I don't like all this stuff that's going on here.
I will end the turn and draw a card for being monarch.
That is true.
All you, Mr. Green.
Well-
Signore Verde.
I'm pretty sure that Ari's gonna take the monarchy back from you. At least I hope.
I'm
At
pretty
least I
sure
hope.
that's going to happen too.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, me. I'm gonna play Mountain Landfall Trigger. I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose the juiciest rock here
It's a
that I
rock.
got. I've put my rock in play. It costs 1 to equip my rock to someone, and we'll go ahead and equip it to Tago because Tago needs a good rock.
Everybody needs a good rock.
Yeah, what kind of self-respecting goblin weaponsmith, doesn't have a rock?
Well, is there such a thing as a self-respecting goblin weaponsmith?
There is right now. And then for 7, I will recash Tevash.
Uh-oh.
And we'll make 2 thralls again.
Guess what? A minerals disc doesn't hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit planeswalkers, but there are plenty of flying creatures in play that I can't really deal with.
That's true.
So it'll be okay for now. I will be done after that.
All right. Tap my various manas. Kind of hard for me to want to play a bunch of stuff, given that that disc is probably going soon.
It'll be fine.
Will it? Will it really?
I mean, you have the protection that Rachel has a perilous mirror.
Yeah.
That's correct,
Even-
chat. Justin
even
has
that-
returned.
I mean, who wants to take 2 damage?
There's only one person at the table who doesn't want that to happen. It's Tago.
Alright. I will play a land and
Can Tago throw a rock at himself?
It's any target. So in that scenario, in my head, as I played it out, it would just be Tago like throwing the rock really high up in the air and then not moving.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a real Goblin Weaponsmith move.
All right, I'll attack. I will attack Sheldon with Malcolm, and Rachel with Eligeth, who has had a change of heart.
Devastating. My poor baby.
And I take back the monarchy. I make a treasure. And at the end of my turn, I draw a card. Go ahead.
You attacked Rachel, correct? Or
Yes.
Yes.
And me.
I attacked Rachel and Sheldon.
Okay.
Okay. I will
Wait.
attack.
All right. How many cards are in your hand?
I have 5 cards in hand.
5 cards in your hand. You didn't cast anything.
There's a
He's
disc on
worried
the
about the
table.
Nips disc. Which I'm going to be the last person to rebuild after. I'm going to pay 2 and cast strategic planning. I guess you can do it at instant speed. Look at the top 3. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm going to put Forceful Denial. Whoops, I guess I didn't have to show you that. Hey, good magic. And I'll put Kite Self Skirmisher and Rupture Spire into the group.
Now I got to look that card up.
Now, yep. Hey, shush, what card? What card did I say out loud, you idiot?
I believe you said counterspell.
No. I said.
Yeah, let me read that for the table real quick. Yeah, 5 mana counter target spell.
Just for that, I'm sending Maelstrom Colossus.
I got plenty. I have plenty of fodder here. So
I will send. Yeah, I mean, this just is coming. I'll send Maelstrom Colossus and Sandstone Oracle at.
better get Monarchy back.
Now. Yeah, I got Sandstone and Maelstrom Colossus at and Thorn of the Black Rose at Ari.
Yikes. Everything at me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You
All
do
The head that
have
wears the
my
crown.
commander right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have been hitting you with your own commander. All right. I chump the 2 big ones and take 1.
Okay. I take the monarchy back.
Long may she reign.
I think it'll be short. Then I will pass the turn and draw for monarchy.
Yeah, I've always thought of that quote as more aspirational. Like, oh, long may she reign. We know it's not really.
Yeah.
Untap.
Particularly queens don't have great.
Upkeep. Court of Ambition triggers.
I'm going to discard a rummaging goblin this time.
I'll take 3.
All right, really using that resource.
I will discard another
40 life
land.
is so much. Like, how do people even get through it? I don't understand.
Sheldon might enlighten you in a second when Alpha strikes his team and then blows up the Nevinyrral's disc and his commanders don't die.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It is.
I mean, Ari has cards in hand and mana open.
I certainly do. You could attack someone else. I'm just putting it out there.
I mean, I'm currently distracted by the bling on Rachel's board.
On my crown? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Heavy is the crown, Rachel.
Yeah, I drew a big one. I think it's too big for my head, even. I think it would be more of
That's
a
actually
collar.
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah,
I mean,
But I want
Crown's
it to be
adding
my way.
All right, why don't I play land?
You do not get a rock, sir.
Turns out I do not get a rock. And then Anara, Maelstrom Colossus, and Thorn of the Dusk Rose will battle Rachel.
Sheldon, you make me so sad. I'll block the Maelstrom Colossus with the Perilous Mirror.
Sure.
She's doing with that 2 damage. It could be very important.
And I will take the 1. I'll throw 2 damage. His commanders are indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I'll just throw it at Malcolm.
Oh, poor Malcolm.
Or
Perilous Mirrors and Malcolm's have had a
right.
long-running beef.
Yep.
So that would be 5 damage, Rachel, because I attack with Anara and Thorn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize an R was coming as well. So that's an additional 4. I just took the 1.
Yep.
Okay, I will go to 30. Oops, 30.
Do I like the techie play or not? I don't know if I do. We're the crux, I think. Because if I start destroying stuff, that Tevish Zot gets out of hand.
I mean, I just put thralls into play. I guess I could get the ultimate before you could all stop me, but a lot of flyers in here to prevent me from doing that.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass the turn, draw a card, and see what happens.
Okay. Well, you're going to make me attack you because you're the monarch.
I mean, if that's what you want.
I do want the crown. It's true. I'm
Okay.
greedy like that, you know?
Okay.
Draw for the turn. Tap 4. And I would like to Portent of Betrayal, the 6 mana 5/6 flyer.
Oh, goodness.
Goodness.
I mean, that seems only fair.
What does that do?
It wasn't really mine to begin with, so yeah, sure. Here you go.
Now, interesting little fact. That card says when I scry, I draw, right?
Yes, that is
Yep.
correct.
I'll go ahead and draw a card. Because
Nice.
Portent of Betrayal lets me scry.
Oh,
Very good.
Isn't that
Tack, 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 tack.
that
Okay.
combo.
And then I will attack Sheldon with my flyer.
How big is it?
It is a 5/6 flyer.
5/6. That's a lot.
It is.
And it is commander damage from Eligeth.
And it's commander damage. Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay.
You can have a crown.
I'll get my crown back. That's good. Second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice Eligeth to Tevash Satellite.
Back to the command zone.
That is correct. And I will draw 2 cards.
You draw 3 cards.
Oh, 3 cards. It's
It's a combo.
I will play another land and get yet another rock. What do I want to do? Sheldon, what is the purpose of this Nevinyrral's disc?
To blow stuff up.
Yeah, but we need to have a further discussion about that. Like, what's the what's going on? What are you going to do with it? You going to blow some stuff up or not?
I am inscrutable, sir.
Okay.
You're just never going to know.
I just have a lot over here, and I feel like I'm going to feel it the most.
You are.
So, I'm not a fan of that.
And before you feel it the most from the disc, you're probably going to feel it most from my friend Rachel.
I don't know why Rachel. I give her. Yeah, I extended the olive branch here.
There will be no pizza in our time.
Well, I don't really like this Nemenerals disc. However, we're at the point where I need to clear these cards out of my hand, so I'll play a Humble Defector.
Cool.
And I will also, despite my, you know what? I'm going to go. Which one of your commanders gives you indestructible? The green one?
The green one.
And the mana cost on that is what?
Mana cost is 4.
So it'd be 6 to recast.
It would.
Oh, the card in my hand doesn't even do what I want it to do. So that's important. I will go ahead and I don't have that card. I will just play a charcoal diamond. That's it. And I will pass the turn. And then turn I'll draw.
It's hard to commit stuff to the board with this disc untapped.
And you're up, Ari. Well, I'm not struggling I'm doing it.
Yeah.
My choice is, draw cards at the end of the turn and put that charcoal diamond into the graveyard or just cast it. So maybe Sheldon won't kill it.
I'll cast an Elvish Doomsayer.
Would you like? Does that give -1?
No, it makes everyone discard a card. Every opponent discards a card when it dies.
Oh, okay.
It's like the opposite of Elvish Visionary.
Yeah.
Okay. There could be a Humble Defector in your future,
That would be exciting to me. All right, and lots of things, lots of potential for stuff happening here. All right. Now I'll also play a Nightshade Harvester. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, and that player loses a life.
Anti-ramp. Good card. Good design.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap.
Who's the Monarch? Stephen Green?
That is correct.
Yes, sir. So whenever a land enters, I lose a life?
Yep.
Sure. I'll play a land. Lose a life.
You lose life.
Boop. And I will pay 3, and I'm going to cast a Vow of Flight, and I will put it on your Wolvid Familiar, on Anara, Sheldon.
You got it. Cannot battle you.
It's +2/+2 and flying.
Sweet.
I feel like you should have put that on Tago. Yeah. This is like a better angle at which to throw the rocks.
Yeah, he gets the
Height advantage.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was looking for. Do you have flyers, Stephen?
I definitely do not.
Well, I would like to take the monarchy.
Feel free to come on over here and get it.
I feel like poking Tevish is probably the move here.
Oh, I'll just recast it.
I suppose. I'll send Sandstone Oracle at Tevish Sot and Thorn of the Black Rose at you, Stephen.
Oh, Thorn of the Black Rose. Well, it's a 1/3, right?
3 Death Touch.
Yeah, I'll introduce it to Fleshbag Marauder.
Okay.
Which is a 3/1. And
okay.
I will take 3 damage to Tavosh and retain my monarchy.
I will. Then I will pay 3. 3 leave me in a bad spot. No. And I will cast Jolum Tome. And pass the turn.
Is that the one we all draw a card, or you get draw a card for like 2 mana?
I draw a card and then I discard a card for 2 mana.
Oh, okay. That's not even...
It's not great, but
Yep.
it will do the trick for now. And I'll pass to you, Sheldon.
Thank you.
We have an upkeep trigger.
Oh, upkeep trigger. Yep, sorry. Thank you.
I'll take 3.
I will take 3.
I will discard a dragon egg. Although maybe I should have kept that as it was a flyer.
Eventually.
Eventually a flyer. Has anyone played a land yet?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Mhm.
I can't see if Ari put a counter on it, but it looks like there's a tiny little counter. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using Chana Doll for my counters because I don't have any dice
It's
around.
okay. It's okay. I've used rocks, fruit snacks quite often. So
yeah, it's time. Let's move into Disc World.
All right.
okay, I would like to sacrifice. I'm gonna lose these rocks. Well, I will shoot Sheldon for 2 with one of these rocks.
Seems fair.
Yeah, because I feel like you're gonna
24.
attack me. And then Taco will go in the command zone. And the rest of it will go in the graveyard. Oh, it gets my mana rocks. You waited till I played this diamond for this.
Flip some mana just in case. When Elvish Doomsayer dies, everyone but me discards a card.
I will discard a land.
Mm.
I'm going to discard a Dargo, the Shipwrecker. That's right. I got a giant pirate in here.
I will discard Azure Fleet Admiral.
So, there's no Vow of Flight now, right? Because that's gone.
No, it was on the indestructible guy.
Yeah, but the
the
enchantment's not
enchantment.
indestructible.
That was destroyed. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. You guys,
How many
I've
counters-
never played Magic before.
See, I can't see how many
Oh,
counters.
it's 3. Just 3.
Okay.
This dies. Do I want to use this tome before?
Then I will battle Tevishot for 4 and your face for 1.
Yep. You will also lose your treasure, Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm throwing.
So now I have a commander damage. How do I?
You mark it on the. You can mark it on your life total.
It's just
Yeah, I don't know how to do that though.
Then I'll play a Farhaven Elf. I'll get a land onto the battlefield tapped momentarily after I cast this Immaculate Magistrate.
what does that do?
Tap it and put a +1 counter on each elf I control.
That's a good card.
You know what? I'll forceful denial that.
Oh, look at you.
We're gonna use the cascade. We're gonna just see what happens. I get a mindless automaton. Enters with 2+1 counters.
One of my favorite cards from way back when.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You are the monarch now. So
Yes, sir.
All my cards are in my
That was
graveyard.
Then I'll drop this Terramorphic Expanse. Then I will end my turn and draw for being the monarch.
Yep. I'm going to draw for my turn. We obviously drew a land. Board is it's very clear out there right now. We'll skip the Togo activation this time. We'll play a Command Sphere, and then the Command Sphere mana, we're going to cast a Singer, the Dark Baron.
Oh,
My.
look at you with all the bombs.
I have one flying creature, okay?
It's great though.
Yeah. And I will be done.
Okay.
I think I'll
Time
flip
to
my cards less since they're not
Start
sleeved.
rebuilding. So first order of business is to encore my exquisite Huntmaster. So I exile this from my graveyard and I make 3 copies of it, and they're each going to attack one of you this turn. I will cast Grafted Wargear and attach it to one of those 3 copies.
Whoa.
Everyone has a... Wait, what? Let's see. Singer the Dark Baron is... Oh, he's
Yeah.
only a 4/4?
Uh-huh, that's true.
Yeah, okay, so I'll send the big one that has the Wargear on it at Steven and the other 2 at Sheldon and Rachel.
I'll be forced to take 7. Right? 7?
Yep,
So how much is it without the war gear?
just 4.
Just 4. That would make you the monarch, huh?
So Encore is weird. You sacrifice the tokens. Does that trigger Sengir a whole bunch?
Yep, about 3 times to be exact.
So you put 6 +1 counters on your flyer right now?
That is what's going to happen, yeah.
Gross.
Gross is right. I will block with the Farhaven Elf.
Mm-hmm.
I'll crack that Terramorphic Expanse while I'm sitting here.
And Steven, are you blocking?
No, I'm taking the 7.
All right, and I am the monarch once again.
No, he blocked,
No,
didn't he?
I blocked.
Oh, sorry, Sheldon was the monarch. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Then at the end of my turn, the copies go away, and I make 3 elves.
Yeah, I will get a trigger for each one of those elves that just died, and I'll get 2 1/1 counters on Singer for it.
Triggered.
Per death.
I am triggered.
All right, I am done.
All right, I will untap. Whoop. And draw. Yeah, that's probably it. Feels bad though. Leaves me with just nothing to do. Gosh, guys.
Could put your 6/6, 5/6 into play again.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the options.
I gave it back to you just so you could have it.
I know, but you have a very scary thing now that I'm worried about. But that's okay. All right.
He's just a vampire.
Just a vampire.
You're right. He's just a vampire. I'll pay 8, and I will cast Elega's Crossroads Augur. And I will scry when I cast it, so I don't draw a card from it. We're going to put that on the bottom. And then I will pay blue, and I will put an aqueous form on my mindless automaton.
Oh, very nice.
It's a wombo, sort of.
I like that.
And then I will send my 2/2 unblockable at Sheldon.
Yep.
And
Now-
when it attacks, I draw a card.
That is correct.
Steve, you get 2 more counters on Baron Sengir, by the way, from the Farhaven Elf.
Oh, I did. You're right. Thank you.
Thanks to Porcupine Sass in the chat for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Porcupine Sass.
I will claim the Monarch, and I will pass the turn.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw. Drop a land. Funny story.
Okay.
Funny story.
I don't feel like I'm going to like this story.
Terrified of this story.
Story starts, like many stories do, in a very small place. And it ends up in a bag of flesh.
Gross.
Like many stories do.
You did your best, little elf.
Devastating. Well, I have to sack my mindless automaton. And I cannot even remove counters from it.
I'll play the Commander Sphere. I mean, I guess if I'm not the Monarch, people will attack Rachel instead, huh? Yeah, I'm going to pass turn, Steve. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to attack her. You took
You
my
can't-
giant singer away. I might have attacked her, but you stopped me. Bad. It's not bad. What do we want to do here?
Rachel, there is a random in the chat named Gavin Verhey, and
I've never
yeah.
heard of him.
and he says Commander Sphere is a good name for a podcast.
We will cast Tavash again, and I will make 2 little thralls.
There's actually 2 podcasts called The Commander Sphere. One had about 3 episodes,
And you're up, Ari.
and
All
we decided it was okay.
Oh, there were a competitor,
Yeah, we didn't find it until after we had recorded a few episodes.
Yeah. And then you crushed them.
And then we made more episodes. We had to fight them for SEO, but we punched through.
So, Sheldon, is your Kesket on the battlefield or in the command
Yes.
zone?
Casket
you have
and
both
are
command
both on
zones.
the battlefield.
Okay. Oh, but you're not the Monarch anymore, so.
I am not. Rachel is.
Rachel has taken it.
Yeah, but Rachel has a 5/6.
Because she has drawn that really cool crown.
It's in Rachel's iron grip.
I didn't want to, I didn't want to. She went through the effort of drawing that thing. It's really nice.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you
I want
wanna-
to have
Yeah.
it sometimes.
No, that's reasonable. All right, I'm gonna put Grafted Wargear on an elf and send it at Tevesh Zot just to sort of keep the throw count to a dull roar.
Well, you know what? Jay Parnell's a big fan of Grafted War Gear, so he's going to bite the bullet this time.
There. And
Bye to
then
die
I will
ending.
cast Armix Filigree Thrasher. And do I want to spend 7 mana on Malcolm? I think I do, actually. Yeah, let's get Malcolm back.
I mean, Steve, is Jeremy?
Go
I
ahead.
haven't talked to Jeremy in a couple of days. Is he playing a Malcolm deck? Because he better be.
Yes, he definitely is planning on it. Jay Parnell in the chat with a long no as he gets underneath that Grafted War Gear.
Well, we're going to. I'll pay black for a sanitarium skeleton. Um,
I'm a fan of that card.
me too.
I bet you would be. Isn't there one in your graveyard?
There is. It's just been hiding out in there. No reason to pop back up yet.
I'll pay 3 for my own Commander Sphere for the flavor win.
Do we all have one now?
I think Ari does not have one.
I do not.
Oh, Ari.
So losing the Commander Sphere race here. I'm gonna pay
Why gotta play the race card?
5, and I will cast my own Armix, and I will scry from Path of Ancestry, which means I draw a card.
Uh-oh.
Then I will play a land for a turn. And does anybody have flyers? Malcolm's on the board. I will send 5 just at it's gotta be Tevish Thought, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll send 5 at Tevish Thought.
It does not have to be, okay? I will say
otherwise,
this.
Your face.
Tevish has soaked up way more than 40 damage at this point, so whatever you want to do.
He's doing his job.
I'll sack that.
And I will pass to you, Sheldon.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will have no upkeep effects.
Well, you dissed them away.
I did. I have no really good cards in my graveyard, which irritates me greatly.
I don't really have any. I have a good one in mind. The Baron, there's a Singer, the Dark Baron.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely the best card in my graveyard. Oh, there's a Dargo too. That's a 7/5. It's a large pirate, a giant, if you will.
Titan, even.
Very Titan-esque, for sure.
Oh my. I think the battlefield is tilting in Rachel's direction.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
Tag Tavosh, of course.
Yeah. Well, if you put it that way.
Well, I mean, I won't be able to recast it after this time. I'll be some ways off because it's going to cost 11 mana, and I only have 9.
I think I have to do the unthinkable here and just pass the turn.
Wow.
Ooh-wee. I like
How many
that.
cards do you have in hand, Sheldon?
3.
Just passing with 3 cards and 1 million mana.
Yes. 3,
Fair.
6, 9, 12, 14.
Draw
Alright.
a card. Ooh.
Did you play a land this turn?
I did not.
Okay, very non-suspicious in every way.
Nothing. Fine.
I'm going to cast Tago again. See, my deck is all about casting these 2 cards over and over again. And I will play a mountain and get a rock.
Yeah. Is that the
Nice.
third rock of the game?
That's the 3rd rock of the game. And we'll go ahead and we will equip the Thrall, actually, since Tago can't tap right now. And I need someone to sling the rocks. And we'll put 2 more Thralls in play. Jay Parnell has shown back up. And now we need another honorary Thrall. Who will this one be?
I'm not entirely clear on what a thrall is.
Something made for sacrificing.
Yeah. Like a peon. Like a
That's a-
minion.
Since you said that, it's going to be a peon, and it's just going to say, work, work. We have another one here. And Ari, I'm definitely done.
Just wondering if trolls have the capacity.
It's going to be all you, friend.
All right. Well, Rachel, you're the monarch.
Mm-hmm. You go into combat?
Well, not yet. I'm just thinking aloud here, which is not really the safest thing to do in Commander, but if you'll indulge me. That Armix seems like kind of a serious threat to, like, all my stuff.
So does yours.
That's true, which I think means I should use mine to kill yours.
I agree. And I will gladly allow that to happen.
But I also need to do something about Tevesh Sat.
You don't. And if Armax decides to come near Tevesh again, I am definitely throwing a rock. I won't hesitate.
Please throw a rod at Tevesh Sat.
So, I think first of all, I need to get my creatures out of rock range. So I'm going to slap the grafted war gear on the Filigree Thrasher. They have kind of a similar aesthetic.
So this is where you're going to have to politic for me here.
Okay.
Are you going to attack Tevesh with that? Because if you are, I'm going to respond and kill it.
I will not attack Tevesh with Armix. I promise.
Okay, I didn't say anything about Malcolm, and I see what you're doing here, but I'll allow it. But you do have to sacrifice your elf.
I do. Then them's the breaks. And to also get Malcolm out of rock range, I'm going to cast a Pirate's Cutlass that'll go on him.
Okay, now I don't think.
I see.
Yeah, I'm not that happy with that. See, that would make Malcolm a 3/3, right?
4/3, yes.
A 4/3. So what is your intent with Malcolm? We're having the same conversation over.
I think he could attack Sheldon this turn.
Well, it's not a. I'll try. You know what, Ari? I'll trust you. I'll trust you. And right. Yes, it's fine.
All right. Cutlass goes on Malcolm. Then, I did these things in the wrong order, but that's okay.
You could also attack Rachel, who's the monarch.
Yeah, that's true.
I could do both.
You could actually attack me too. That's an option, just not.
Cast Prying Eyes. Draw 4, discard 2.
What? Where's that Breacher card when we need it?
Yeah, really.
I know. He's in the graveyard where you put him.
Yeah, that's where he belongs.
He would have been in the graveyard about 10 times over.
I mean, there was a lot of perilous mirrors. It was very perilous.
A lot of perilous mirrors. It was bad time to be a tutu in this world.
All right.
It was too perilous.
You going to combat?
Yes, I am. I'm going to send.
Hang on.
Before you go to combat, Yeah, I will use Spark Harvest. I'm going to sack my skeleton, and I'm going to destroy Armix. It's a sorcery? Ugh, Christ almighty. Well, I am not going to do that at all. And
Rachel doesn't even have a Spark Harvest.
I just like sharing with the people what cards I'm holding in my hand because I'm a big idiot. Yeah, okay. What response? Go to combat.
So, Rachel, if I leave your Armix alone, will you leave mine alone?
No, because I'm a little more worried about my Elagath.
I like the honesty there. I like the honesty.
I appreciate your honesty. All right.
Yeah.
So, in that case, because I need to get the monarchy, I'm afraid I'm going to have to attack Rachel with... Oh, no. I'll attack Rachel with... Yeah, I attack Rachel with these two.
Okay, so one's flying, so I have to take Malcolm.
Yep, but you have an Armix trigger, right?
Yes, attack trigger. I will discard a card, and my Armix will target your Armix and give it -9/-9, I think.
Yes, sir. Nothing I can do about that. And I will take some. I will block Armix with my Sanitarium skeleton.
Yep. So you just take 4.
And I will take 4 in the air.
Yep.
Go to 18, and I will lose the crown once again.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I can't read today. It's been a problem. Sanitarium
Right.
skeleton goes to the graveyard.
Monarch, I draw a card at the end of my turn. Go ahead.
I'll pay 3 and I'll return Sanitarium skeleton to my hand. Draw.
I mean, somebody should be playing the Metallica song Sanitarium right now.
What if I'm playing it in my head?
Well, I am.
I'm not, but that's like a what if question I wanted to ask.
Right. You should be. How about you should be?
Okay, that's fair.
If you loved
I will-
America, you would.
Cast Sanitarium. Oh wait, I need to do. I have some Armix damage or Malcolm damage on me here. I should have 6. Okay. So I cast a Sanitarium skeleton. I will add sorcery speed. Attempt to Bark Harvest Armix.
Armix is dead.
All right. Then I will. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will cast Armix. It's an arm for an arm type of game, and I will scry/draw a card.
I'm not a fan of that little, scry draw card thing every turn.
It is neat, isn't it?
It's something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's correct. All right, then I will play an island as my land for turn, and I will send. Trying to figure out where I put all this
Have a shot.
Elagath damage, and I think it was just Tevishzot.
Yeah, it's been.
I think it should go at Tevishzot.
Wait, you're doing what? You don't want to be the monarch now? Hold on now. Let's think
I
about this.
forgot the monarch was even in play.
Yeah.
I have 3 mana up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll swing 5 at Ari, because as much as you having 3 mana up, Sheldon has 14 mana up.
Yeah, good point. All right, I will Gale Strike, bounce your commander,
Yep, bounced.
and draw a card.
That's such a neat card.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pay 5. I'll cast Aven Surveyor, and I will bounce Malcolm.
All the bouncies.
Malcolm comes to my hand.
Cast you, Sheldon.
End of turn, I'd like to flash in this Ambush Viper.
I like that. I like how you played that. That's you did it in style.
Well, I need some fatties.
You gonna play something that lets us all reanimate something? That'd be cool.
Yeah, gosh, I don't even know what I'd pick. My whole deck is in my graveyard.
So I would like to cast Victimize, targeting
Nice.
Maelstrom Colossus and Annoyed Althazar.
Seems pretty good.
Are you sacrificing your ambush viper for that?
Well, sacrificing the creature is part of the resolution of the spell.
Oh well, resolves.
So in response, somebody could remove your target.
Well, they could remove targets from my graveyard, but they can't remove what I'm going to sacrifice, because it's not the what you sacrifice isn't a target.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just sacrifice them.
It's just sack a creature if you do. Now, if you remove my Ambush Viper, then I would have to make a choice whether I wanted to sacrifice Kethis or whatever.
Sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I have an Annoyed Althazar and a non-cascading Maelstrom Colossus.
That last part's really nice. That's the part I like the most about it.
I don't think I like your tone.
Okay, well that's fair. You want some of Tavosh over here? Because you can bring it. I got little thralls here ready to jump under the feet.
You do.
Rock somebody.
Oh, somebody's getting rocked right here at the end of turn. Fortunately, Rachel, it's looking like your creature.
Look, I can't keep a creature on the board.
I gotta keep parity on the.
So Ari, it's just the elf is your only creature, right?
That is true. I just have an elf. He's not wearing any of these equipments.
I would then like to battle you with Anara and Casket.
All right. I'll block the 4/4.
Yep.
And take 1.
And return the crown to whence it belongs. And do I want a dagger, Steve, or not? I don't.
What you got over there? What kind of daggers you got? You about to spark harvest, Tavash?
Friends.
Counters.
I want to be friends.
I don't know that we can be friends, but I mean, I'll try.
What's your creature on your left there, Rachel?
It is a 2/2 with an ETB ability. It's a 2/2 that flies.
Yeah, let's play another Eye Blight Massacre.
Well,
Sure. That is my board.
I shall respond by. What's the power and toughness on your general there? The green one, the 3/3.
4/4.
They're indestructible.
They would still die to negatives if I could, swing that. I will. Sheldon, I'm throwing a rock at you. Okay, you take the rock.
Yeah, Captain Board Wipe over here.
Yeah.
Jeez. That is the third.
My first 2 packs were almost identical, but the first 2 packs I opened both had the Eye Blight Massacre in them, and like 11 of the cards were the same.
Is it my turn now?
No, after I draw this card for being the Monarch, it is.
Okay. It's likely you'll get to stay the Monarch. So now you cost 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could put another rock in. Well, let's put the thralls back in play. We need our blockers. Jay Parnell's getting a little faded the number of times he's come in and out.
Oh gosh, she's had a bad day.
I will play a land, and I'm content to just sit here. So you're up, Ari.
All right.
Oh, right. Thank you, chat. We have been not good at paying attention to the chat. My reanimated dude came back tapped.
Oh, okay. That's on Victimize?
That's on Victimize, yeah.
Right. I'm going to recast Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator from my hand using Opal Palace. So he'll come with 3+1/+1 counters.
Oh, my.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And he'll pick up the Grafted War Gear.
That is free.
Mm-hmm. And I will cast a Sailor of Means. Make a treasure.
Felt that it had something to do with treasure because it's Sailor of Means. So
Stefafafa, it's not actually that difficult. I was in the spell table window instead of being in the chat window.
Exactly what I was about to say is sometimes I'm in the spell table window instead of the Twitch window.
But since the spell table window is not really working with the card thing, it's not that big a deal to pay attention
Yeah,
to chat.
I think I
Plus, we're
want
here for the
Sailor
chat,
of Means
right?
to have 5 toughness, so I'll give him the Cutlass.
We're here to hang out with our friends.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap. Proper turn. Fun. Fun. I'll
Fun.
pay 4 mana and I will cast another thing with read toughness. Do you have any rocks? No, you recast.
I'm rockless. I'm
Rockless?
rockless. Yeah.
Nice.
Currently
Okay.
rockless. Every land I
Yeah.
draw is a potential rock, though, so you just remember that.
I'm fearing the rocks over here. Everything in my deck is 2 mana. Or it's 2 toughness. I'll pay 3, and I will cast, we'll pay 3 in a slightly different way.
Don't you have your general in your hand?
I do. That is where it is being cast next.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
John Revolta, I figure I'm going to play this deck once, so I didn't really want to go through the effort of sleeving it up.
He says that, but what it is Sheldon is so old, he just predates sleeves.
Right. I do, actually.
It's really what it comes down to is the whole predating sleeves.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
I'm going to move my general because I keep putting it over here near my picture, and you can't see the loyalty on it. So,
The longest one person has stayed the monarch for a little while.
Yeah, you made it around the table once.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
like a regular Game of Thrones, this game.
listen, I'm going to be honest. Every turn Tavosh stays in play, I feel like the monarch. So,
Well,
don't see you did that, but I don't think you want to do that.
well, Steve.
Okay.
I mean, player removal is equal to Tavosh removal, right?
Yeah, I'm at 28 though, so I hope you can't kill me from there.
No.
Like,
If you could kill me, kill Rachel first.
Jeez.
You have 10 less life than me. I have to redirect the ire somewhere else.
Man, just by Googling Thrall, it doesn't become super clear what it is. Like
Thrall comes from the verb thrall, which is a verb, both a verb and a noun, which means slave.
Sure.
To
Okay.
hold
So it's
something
like
in thrall.
an amalgamation of parts that that is a slave.
It's very Fallen Empires ish
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Well, it's very Star Trek. As a matter of fact, they were
Okay.
imprisoned on some planet in the original series, and they were called thralls. I think on Gamesters of Triskelion it was actually the episode. So let us battle Kevishot with the Annoyed Altstar.
I will reveal a cast down.
Ooh.
It has been revealed. I will then play the Malfield Twins.
What does that do?
It is a 4/4, and when it dies, I get 2 black zombies.
Okay. That I remember the card now.
And I'll spend 6 more and play Noxious Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's all good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I will end the turn and draw for being.
I have an effect that in a turn.
Sure.
I'm gonna play Sazat's Wheel.
Uh-oh.
Basically entwined here. So each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power, And then I exile all cards from all opponents' graveyards, and I create X01 black thrall creature tokens, where X is the greatest power among creatures exiled this way. I believe that's going to be 7, because you both will have a 7/7 in the graveyard.
I do have a 7.
Well, I will have to respond. I'm going to cast Runaway together, and I will bounce. Man.
Maelstrom Colossus.
Don't think you want to bounce that one.
Come on, bros.
I'm
Come on, we're
sure-
bros.
Now, look, does it say target permanent, Rachel?
No. It's creatures.
Oh, that's too bad, because if you got that grafted war gear, you get both of Ari's creatures. You can't do that, though.
Well, I can bounce one of Ari's creatures, but it won't do the trick. I'm definitely gonna bounce Elageth, and or do I want to save Siani? Oh my god, you guys, this sucks. How expensive is the noxious dragon? What does he do?
When he dies, I can destroy a creature with CMC 3 or less.
Sure, I'll bounce him. And I have to sack my Siani, which is sad.
Yep.
And I sacrifice Malcolm.
That is true. And your graveyards, they go away now. Only I'm allowed to have a graveyard.
That hurts.
That is quite bad.
Okay. Are they 0/1s or 1/1s?
They are 0/1s, 0/1s. I thought when I first read it that I got for all the power, but that would obviously be too good. So
Yeah.
I actually think I'm gonna bounce Siani and sack Elageth.
okay. At the end of turn, I'm also going to put my Sanitarium Skeleton back in my hand. Because I need that.
Mhm.
You need. Feel the need for speed.
Well, we
Get
have
out again.
we have blockers. I'm going to go ahead and cast Meteoric Mace.
Exciting.
Yeah, which is a 6-mana cascade spell. Mine's a nice foily one, so let's get the cascade underway. Yeah, see, I knew to cascade. Look at this. How many of those are going to be there? And we got a Spark Harvest. I don't have to pay the additional cost, or I do?
You cast it for free. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We're just gonna hope that I don't, but I have 600 thralls if I do. Is that a flyer, Ari, or no? Just a regular
Nope.
creature.
It's just a.
Okay, we'll get your indestructible general guy there, Sheldon.
My indestructible general.
Yeah. We will go ahead and we'll let J. Parnell flash out, and I'll draw 2 cards. Okay, now we're talking. We're cooking with fire over here, and I'm done.
All right.
We're
Well-
about halfway done with this game.
That Tevish shot is looking real good.
Yep.
It is. I mean, he's got a long way to go, but
Don't do
still.
that. Don't do whatever it is you're thinking about doing. See, now
This one's foil. Confiscate.
are
your
you
Tevish
saying you're
shot.
not playing True Singleton?
I'm not a commander expert. I don't know how these things work.
I
I'll allow it.
made my deck as True Singleton for a reason. What a letdown.
Because
I will
you're
plus
a
2 that
rocket.
and make some thralls.
Well, maybe I want to do something.
Oh, maybe you do. Maybe you do.
I don't. No.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad we agree.
So you ticked up.
I ticked up.
Yeah, I'll keep counter track over here as well, so that we. I'll put it down here. Yeah,
And,
now who's a problem?
I mean,
You?
yeah. Wait, who's the monarch now?
I am
Sheldon.
the monarch.
And Sheldon, you have
I
a
have
4-4.
I have a 4/4 and a 1/3.
And a 1-3, and I have no flyers at the moment. I think I will just put the grafted war gear on one of my O1s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opal Palace recast Armix Filigree Thrasher. It comes with 2 counters on it,
Nice.
and I'm done.
All right. Damn. Sure.
2 confiscates, huh?
2 confiscate.
That's why I'm blue. I wanted to make a white deck. I was like, everyone on Twitter is going to be so much happier if I like play white and just school everyone with white cards. But I just, I opened 2 confiscates.
I personally would have been very happy if you had played white and I had played my general.
Well, I'm going to cast Elagath for 10 mana. And I will scry. Put that on the bottom.
Don't you mean draw the card?
No, it's from Path of Ancestry.
Oh,
So
you were just drawing every other time with it. You're right.
Yeah, and then I'll pay 4, and I will cast Siani, Eye of the Storm. And I will pass to Sheldon.
End turn, I'll flash in Shimmer Mirror.
Fashion. Excuse me.
Like all good-hearted people, I will cast Sanitarium Skeleton.
I like it. I like it.
Nice.
And I'll recast the Noxus Dragon. I don't need to battle anyone because I'm the monarch. So I guess I'll pass the turn. Draw a card.
So you... I'm sorry. What's the creature with the Power's Cutlass on it? I know I've already asked this, but...
That's a Sailor of Means, so it's a 3/5 all told, vanilla.
3/5. What an interesting toughness.
Mm-hmm.
John Revolta, it is not. Commander Legends Limited is not Singleton. It's one of the departures that we were okay with.
Yeah, it's not Singleton. I just chose to play a Singleton deck, even though I had like repeat cards. Like I have 2 Fleshback Marauders and stuff like that. But
I think trying to draft a deck and remember whether or not you've picked every single card would be a really frustrating experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All I really have is...
we will start with a Nightshade Harvester. I too have one of those, conveniently.
Very nice.
And I think I really hate doing this, but here we are. Yep.
We each opened 8 boosters, chat. 6 is sort of default for sealed, but if you want like an extra good pool, then you can do 8.
Yeah, I felt like I had a pretty strong pull.
Oh, sorry. I was spacing out.
It's okay. But in a 4-player game, it's very balanced. There's a lot going on here.
All right, I'm going to plus Tevesh sack an 0-1 and draw 2 cards. play a land.
You'll lose a life.
Oh, I will lose a life. Ow.
Yeah.
And who do I want to attack?
I mean, I'm the monarch.
Yes. But
Interesting.
I don't think I have any good attacks here, right? Everyone has a million blockers.
Well, your artifact creature that gives negative will kill any creature in play, so that's a good attack.
That's true.
Will it?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna send.
Oh, wait, you don't have a graveyard. Okay, my bad.
Well, no, but I have a lot of artifacts. I have Cutlass, Thrasher, Treasure, and War Gear, so I can -4/-4 anything.
Okay. I was thinking that you still had your graveyard
All
where
right.
you have a bunch of artifacts. So.
Well, thank you for pointing that out. And as to thank you for that, I'm going to attack you with Sailor of Means and Filigree Thrasher, and I will discard a land to -4/-4 your
My card?
Yeah, the one that's getting.
But why my card?
Wait, aren't you the monarch? Who's the
No.
monarch?
No, I'm the monarch.
Oh, Sheldon's the monarch.
Longest reigning king.
Well, we're running short on time, so I'm sorry, Steven. I'm attacking you anyway. This game's got to end one way or another.
It doesn't fly, right?
Nope.
Wheel just blocked.
Yep. But I kill your creature.
Of course you do. You're not very nice. Mean
I'm
spirited.
not. No, not at all. And after combat, I'll cast a Kite Sail Skirmisher.
Okay.
And I will move the Pirate's Cutlass over to that as well.
What will that make that one?
That's going to be a 5/2.
Of 2. Interesting life 2. Right in range of those rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Rock range.
Which may or may not ever happen again, but
Go ahead.
How many flying blockers do you have, Ari?
I have one.
All right.
Rachel, secretly, he could have 0 if you want to politic a little bit.
Well, I'm certainly going to hit Tevishzat here. So
Certainly.
If you
Well, allow me to help you by murdering
murder.
Ari's flyer.
Goodbye,
All
Kite
right.
Sail Skirmisher. You served me briefly.
And with no distinction.
I will.
I mean, it should
I'll
at
go to
least get a
combat.
purple heart.
I'll send. Flyers. Who has flyers? Sheldon does. Do you, Steven?
I have one
no, I'll
flyer.
send them both. Other side. So I attack with 2 flyers, so I scry 2, which means I draw 2, which means I will deck myself in the near future.
What are your 2 flyers?
That's 8 damage total. Say 5/6 and a 3/2.
5/6 and a 3/2. All right. Tevishzat is down to 1.
Alrighty. I will play an island as my land for turn. I will pay 2 for a Sunset Pyramid. Comes in with 3 counters on it. I will pay 2 and tap it to scry/draw. Yeah, all the ramp in this half of the deck. A shame. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right. I'll pay 1 to cast Codex Shrekker.
Whoa, now did that mill me?
5, 6. It target player.
Okay.
It was
so
to mill me, but my deck is so small now. So 2, 3, 4. And then I will pay 9 to cast Armex, which will scry/draw. And I will pass.
Rachel, how many cards do you have left?
In my deck, very few. We're getting down to some. 1, 2,
At the
3,
end of
4,
turn,
8,
I'm
9,
gonna
10. Oh,
activate Casket to sacrifice Shimmermere, Maelfield Twins, and Sanitarium Skeleton. Maelfield Twins will give me 2 zombies, which I will flex with these me tokens.
Very nice.
Then I'll spend, well, then I'll draw 3 and put 1 in my graveyard. 2, 3. That's a swamp in my graveyard. Then I'll spend 3 and put the Sanitarium Skeleton back in my hand.
Nice combo.
yeah.
Normally, I don't advocate violence towards Tevash Tazat, but in this unique occasion, Sheldon,
I think
my
Tevash
gross estimation that it only has 1 counter on it, and that dragon just is looking for a meal.
I think
Your estimation is indeed gross.
going so slowly. He's so scary. You have to point firepower at him.
We cannot sit here and protect the monarchy. We should just start murdering people.
Yeah, we have about 10 minutes before they kick us out of here, so.
I could make every judge in the world shudder right now,
That
and
sounds like a good idea.
suggest that we roll it. No, I'm not even going to complete the thought. Never mind.
This isn't sanctioned, right? Like, I don't think I'm allowed to play for anything that gets me pro points.
Right.
Ari has a good point.
What's your untapped creature?
It is a 0/1 throw wearing a grafted war gear, so big 3/3.
And
But-
Rachel, what's yours?
The 3/2.
3/2.
But I have untapped mana and 4 cards in hand, so really anything could happen.
Could be a boat.
Yeah, could even be a boat.
I feel like it's not a boat though. Just
All right. First thing I'll do is play this Pilgrim's Eye.
Mhm.
See if there's a basic land left in my deck. Oh, there is. I might be getting close to getting decked too.
all right, Jay
Yeah.
Parnell wants you to know that he's got some good news about your ability to get pro points.
Then I'll play the
There-
Elder
there's-
Visionary.
They don't get those anymore, so you're in the clear. You can get them.
Oh, great, cool. Well, I don't follow competitive play too closely, as you might be able to guess.
You can have
I'll
one
play
mid.
my second Maelfield Twins.
Second Malfield Twins. Hold up now.
So they're
Nice one.
quadruplet, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Or is that like altered dimension? Is that like Wario? Did you just play Wario basically?
The Wallfield twins.
Maelfield Twins, yeah. And that's, you have 2 flyers there, right, Rachel?
Yeah, they are tapped.
And
You can kill some people. We're in the killing range, so we gotta do some damage here.
no, I don't have that much.
Exactly.
But your 1
then-
flyer is like a 5/6, right?
The 5/6 and a 2/2.
I will play Spark Harvest, which is a sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And as an additional cost, I will sacrifice this Elvish Visionary to
I'm
kill
learning
your,
all kinds of things.
to kill your fat flyer.
Yeah, I will cast it for 14. I got nothing else to do.
Then I don't even care if I'm going to be the Monarch next turn or not.
Oh, no, I have to cast it for 12.
So I will attempt to battle Ari.
Okay, so Rachel,
4.
I am going to make up for stealing your commander earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I am casting Wrong Turn and giving you control of Noxious Dragon.
For me?
Yep, target opponent gains control of target creature. It's all yours.
I would like to
Sheldon,
respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll activate Casket, sack the Noxious Dragon, Maelfield
Aw.
Twins, and the Pilgrim's Eye.
Sad times.
Yeah.
I did my best to help.
You have a,
No, there's not
a
much. there's
trigger
not
from
much-
that dragon, Sheldon.
Oh, and then I get to destroy a creature with CMC 3 or less.
Yep.
Rachel's other flyer.
That's 4.
Oh, poop. What's my best target here?
Either-
Armix.
Either of the Armexes.
Ari's
Works.
Ari's
I have
army.
4. I think Ari's does more.
Ari's
Yeah.
army. Then, so let it be written, so let it be done. I will end the turn, draw a card. Yeah, if I had some really good creatures, my deck would have been okay.
I will equip. I'm bringing Jay Parnell back. Jay Parnell with this meteoric mace, and then I will go to combat and I will attack Tavash with it.
Now, does that grant trample?
It sure does.
Oh, so what is your creature?
It will be a 4/1.
All right. Ghastly Demise.
All right. And Justin dies again. Sensing a pattern here.
Sorry, Parnell. I had
He's
no
very
choice.
sick.
First off, you did have a choice.
No, when Tevish Zot is involved, there is just no choice.
I will then cast a Fathom Fleet Swordjack. And we'll go ahead, because everyone knows I have it, we'll cast a Sanitarium Skeleton. And I'll play a Path of Ancestry tapped. And I will be done.
All right.
Rachel went first in this game, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'm going to. All right. I'm
Okay.
gonna plus Tevish Zot and sack that Thrall to draw 2 cards.
Good news, everyone. We're waiting on someone in the next round, so you get to stay with us for longer. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Who's being the prima donna? I bet you it's that Gavin Verhey guy.
Is it Gavin? Feels like Gavin.
Cast a Thought Vessel.
It may or may not be Gavin. Okay, okay. It's not Jay Parnell because I see him in chat, so he's ready.
How many cards do people have left?
fellow RC member Scott Larrabee in chat as well. So,
And I will cast a Sphinx of the Second Sun.
oh my
Ew.
goodness,
Ew.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that does except give you more upkeeps.
It just gives me it's a 6/6 flyer, and I get an additional main phase after my. An additional beginning phase after my at the beginning of my post-combat main phase. So after I attack, I get to untap and do more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
how many cards do you have in your hand, Ari?
I have 3.
Yeah, let's just murder that now.
Yeah, I didn't think that guy was gonna leave. All right, cool. Good job, Sphinx. You did
Black-
everything I could ask.
Black and counter spell.
Discard target murder.
And Sheldon, are those 2/2 zombies you have there?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
It looks suspiciously like 4/4 dragons.
Yeah, I still don't really want to attack into those. Nuts. All right, well, let's beef up my Sailor of Memes, because he's the only thing keeping me alive at this point, since that Sphinx isn't going to do it, and I pass the turn.
At the end of turn, I'll mill Sheldon for 1. Got you. This is a mill deck now.
You helped Sheldon. He didn't need that forest.
Sure. Play a Terramorphic Expanse for turn. Just set this aside.
How many
Since I'm more
artifacts
likely-
do you have in play, Rachel?
4 at this moment.
4. That's a fair amount. That gives -4/-4 when you attack.
Does. You are correct.
You might be able to kill that Sailor of Means up there. Oh no, it's really big. Really big. Yeah, never mind.
I don't know how big it is. How big is it?
Let's see. It's got 3, 2, 1. It is a 6/7.
Okay. Well, I could do -6, but I think instead we're just.
After I tried to give you a noxious dragon.
No, you're right. There's also not really like.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Nothing
Also,
I named Sailor of
We're
Memes.
going for the kill at this point.
Oh no.
I will. What is he? He's a Sailor of Means. I'll cast him down.
No, my memes.
I will cast him down.
I think I know who's about to die for the 5th time or so.
Do 20 damage right now.
No, but Tabosh could die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa, 12 mana. Cast a Sphinx. And I will go to combat. I will send Armix and Sayani. Wait, do you have blockers, Ari? No,
I
just
have no
killed the one.
blockers. I just have Tevesh Zot here with 2 loyalty.
Well, I guess I'll send
Battle him.
Sayani and no, I'm gonna send Sayani and Charmix and Armix. Oh my god, and Ari. I attack with a flyer. I scry, which means I draw.
So both of them at Ari?
Yes. So it's just 5 damage. No, it's 6 damage. Excuse me.
I'll take 6.
And that is all I got, kids. I'm gonna deck myself.
I certainly didn't expect to be the monarch when things came back around.
I'll sack the Terramorphic Expanse, see what's in there. Oh my god. I have 9 cards in my library. 6 of them are lands. So this is the gas I have.
All right. 4 zombies will battle Ari.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
If Ari dies, I get my Planeswalker back, right?
Correct.
Okay, but what if you attacked it and then Ari died in combat? Would my Planeswalker still be getting attacked since it switched control? Or does that like negate it?
They would
What do
die
you
at the
mean?
same time.
I'm saying if I killed Ari with you attacking Tabosh, does Tabosh still get attacked? Because the control would revert back to me.
If you fireball his face or something.
Yeah, in response to an attack at Tabosh, you know. Tabosh would still die,
and
right?
You would get it back.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's why I was asking if you were actually attacking the Planeswalker, what would happen?
No.
Right.
Attack Ari. That way you can just kill him.
Well.
All right. So we're just gonna kill Ari and call it a game.
Sounds like.
Maybe. I might have something up my sleeve.
All right.
Normal day in the life of WotC staff.
Yeah. turns out this is a cast a skeleton.
Yep.
Pass turn. Draw card.
Oh, well, look what I drew. Who would have guessed? We will equip Meteoric Mace to my Fathom Fleet sword back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will attack Ari with that.
You got me.
Yep, you're real dead. You took 2 damage. I had 2 artifacts. You took 2 damage from it, and then 8. And now I have Tagosh back.
Yep,
Heck.
with 2 loyalty.
Loyalty. Well, let's go ahead. Let's go to 3 loyalty, and we'll draw 2 cards. You know, just because. Okay. Let me do some thinking.
Hey, Chris.
I still had all these.
I would like to cast the card Victimize.
Ooh, Sengir.
You may target anything.
And I'll get a Singer and a Fleshbag Marauder will be my choices.
Yep.
And I will sack a Thrall. So these 2 come into play tapped, and then there is a Fleshbag Marauder trigger.
Oh, sacrifice the Sanitarium skeleton.
I will sacrifice Sayani.
I will sacrifice Sanitarium Skeleton. We will get 4 counters upon this card. I will play a land, and I'm done.
I would like to suggest, since Rachel went first, and now that we've killed Ari, that we call it a draw.
Yeah, it's not quite a draw, but you know, 3 of you can call it a draw.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's a draw personally, but I will allow it this one time.
Why, you think you're going to
yeah.
win?
Well, I do have a Soul's Fire in my hand, so it feels like a matter of time before I get somebody with it.
Well, I think Rachel and I are going to deck ourselves, so...
Yeah, I'm likely to dig myself than to kill somebody at this point. So draw is actually as good as it's going to get. Good games,
But
everybody.
bunch of producers have told us we have 2 minutes, so...
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with our last pod, and thanks everyone for joining us.
Thanks, chat. See you later.
Thank you
Don't
so
forget
much.
to tune in.
Good
Okay.
game.